Meanwhile, the Israel-Hamas war is impacting President Biden politically, with support eroding from one key group that helped propel him to the White House in 2020. Let's bring in national news, NBC News national political correspondent Steve Kornacki at the big board. Steve, take us into this new poll from NBC News.
Yeah, some interesting findings here, Mika. In some ways, an extension of what we've been showing you in these polls for a few months now. But some mix up here in a couple of key groups, I think, that does have something to do with the Middle East. Let's just start overall with the president's job approval rating. It sits in our latest poll at 40% approve, 57% disapprove. This is going to be our last poll of 2023, our last national poll. We started the year with Biden at 46%. Remember, he was coming off, and he and his party, a pretty strong 2022 midterm. Throughout this year, the news has been rough for Biden in a lot of fronts here, and you see he ends the year 17 points underwater. This, by the way, is the lowest we have measured his job approval rating since he became president. One of the, take a look at this by party, too. I think this is important. Among independents, this has been a story this year. His support with them has eroded a little bit, it seems, with each poll, and now by a more than 2-to-1 margin, independents say they disapprove of the president. But I would say just as significantly, you look at Republicans, it's not a surprise. The overwhelming, almost unanimous majority disapprove of Biden. Only 7% of Republicans say they approve. However, look at Biden's own party. The disapprove number among Democrats, and this is up since our last poll, which was taken in September, just weeks before the events of October 7th. 3 times as many Democrats disapprove of Joe Biden's performance as president than Republicans who approve. So Biden has suffered erosion just since our last poll within his own party. And you look for what might be driving some of that erosion. It's this topic where it stands out the most. We ask about a series of issues. Biden continues to perform poorly on the economy. But when you ask about foreign policy, look where it is right now. Biden 33 approve, 62 disapprove. Again, our last poll in September, just before the situation in Israel emerged, he was 41-53. So he's 8 points down on approval, and he's almost 10 points up on disapproval. And here is where you see on this topic a huge generational gap. And I think this gets into, obviously, the presidential race, American politics in general. Just check this out. We asked about Biden's handling specifically of the Israel-Hamas war. It's similar overall here to his foreign policy job performance. But now look at the breakdown by age. Among the oldest group of voters, 65 plus, Biden's actually plus 12, majority approval. The youngest group of voters, 18 to 34, Biden is just 20% approve, 70% disapprove. He is 50 points underwater. That is a net gap of 62 points between the youngest group of voters and the oldest group of voters on how they assess Biden's performance when it comes to this war. He couldn't be more night and day than that. So we're talking about some of Biden's woes here. The question is, who will the Republican candidate be to oppose him? Our polling continues to show Donald Trump with a commanding lead there, easily more than doubling, tripling up his nearest competitors. The only movement again beneath him is coming from Nikki Haley. She was 7% back in September, almost doubling it up to 13% this time. The warning sign for Haley, a lot of the support coming from independents, coming from moderates, coming from folks who disapprove of Donald Trump, don't like Donald Trump. To make further inroads and make this a real race with Trump, she's going to have to win over voters who call themselves conservative, very conservative, who say they like Donald Trump. They seem reluctant to get on board. She's going to have to change that to have a real chance to make it a head-to-head there with Trump. And then, if it is Biden, and it is Trump, and the polling right now is suggesting Trump again with that commanding lead. We have in our poll Donald Trump at 46%, Joe Biden at 44%. The significance, this is the 16th time since early 2019 that we have polled a matchup of Biden versus Trump, and this is the first and so far only time in all 16 of those polls that Donald Trump has actually had the lead over Joe Biden. And we could just end on this, I think, which puts it in some further perspective. We're always talking about polls showing voters aren't thrilled with the prospect of a Biden-Trump matchup. I think this gets to that. If you put Biden on the ballot against an unnamed Republican, now I know the generic candidates always do better, but you don't usually see a gap this pronounced. Look at this. Biden loses by 11. It becomes basically just a referendum on Biden, and he falls far behind the generic Republican. Flip it around. Donald Trump against an unnamed Democrat. Again, we just showed you Trump 2 points up. Biden put an unnamed Democrat in there, and Trump starts to fall far behind, too. So it's a little bit of a commentary on that issue we've been talking about, voters who just don't seem thrilled by the choice that the polls say they're going to have to make.
All right, NBC News national political correspondent Steve Kornacki, thank you very much.